What's good, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy JustBWise, and today I want to talk about how we can draw more out of our images in our A7ii's. Roll it! Picture profiles is what we're going to talk about today. So what we want to do with picture profiles is actually take more control over our footage prior to putting it into our editing software. So I know a lot of you guys out there are probably color grading beasts. Me, not so much. You know, I'm working on it though. Okay, now before I take all the credit for these picture profiles, there's a link in the description to a website, 4kshooters.net, and a guy named Brett Williams already did all the work for us. So the picture profile I typically will use in the beginning is picture profile 2. Most of this footage is already graded. You don't really need to color grade it for the most part. It's already done for you. So like, for instance, if I'm doing a YouTube video, if I'm doing something for Instagram, or I'm just shooting a quick video for family or anything like that, and I don't want to put a lot of time into it, I'll use this picture profile. Clearly, you can see I'm using it right now, so you can see what it looks like. But let me show you picture profile 1, which is on S-Log2. Let me change to that now. All right, so now you can see this one needs to be color graded, clearly. S-Log2 is great for color grading, gives you way more dynamic range. You may have noticed right over here in picture profile 2, this is a little bit more blown out. In S-Log2, you can see, I mean, you can't see it completely clear, but I didn't expose for this area, but you can see it much better here. It gives you way more dynamic range. The downfall to this is if you're in a situation where you need to up your ISO even more, you can run into a lot more noise because the minimum you can shoot this at is ISO 1600. So you're already kind of high on the ISO levels there. Clearly this one needs to be color graded, and this is what it looks like when I color grade it. So as you can see, it pops a little bit more, but this just takes a little bit more work, and usually for YouTube videos I like to wrap it up, so I'm not trying to take that much time. Now I'm gonna go to the last one. Now if you're a Canon user and you've ever shot on the C100, this one he calls it C100 Emulator. Now there's still stark differences between the two. Now if you think you're gonna get C100 style image out of a A7 II, you missed the mark a little bit there. You're just missing the mark a little bit there. That camera is a beast, and you're not gonna get all of that picture quality out of this camera. However, you can get relatively close. So like, most people are watching things from their phone anyway, so they're missing a lot of the real details. So you can kind of pull it off, right? So I'm gonna show you what that profile looks like right now. All right, so this is the C100 Emulator. I think if you guys know the C100, you'll know that you're not really gonna get C100 look out of the A7 II, but I think it does a fairly decent job of trying to emulate it. But I've almost never used this picture profile. I think the only reason I'm using it, when I use it, is to see what it looks like. Like right now, is probably the third time I've used it, other than testing to see what it looks like before. But yeah, I will mainly stick to my YouTube profile, which is the picture profile 2, and my work profile. So anytime I'm doing something that I know I need the colors to look a certain way, I'll shoot it in S-Log2, which is picture profile 1. All right, let me go back to what I'm used to. All right, so hopefully this video was helpful for you guys and you learned something new. Again, this is not information that I created. Check the link down below to go to 4kshooters.net, and you can get all of the information right there. I also, you know what? I think I'm also gonna put each picture profile's information in the comment section as well. So if you don't want to actually travel over to a link, you can have all the information right here down below. And again, if this information was helpful to you, please hit a like, comment below if you have anything more to add, or if you have anything, any suggestions for videos going forward. Next week, I'm planning on doing either a not cheap, I don't like that word, a budget lighting setup and an audio talks. If you prefer one or the other, please just hit me up. I'm reading every comment. It's not like I have 10,000, so I'm reading every comment. I'm trying to reply to everyone as well. And as always, keep creating. Peace.